back. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it back. Yes, that's right. Yes, we did, yeah. That's right, yeah. We made it back, yeah. Yeah, who's an idiot? I'm an idiot. But never mind. Let's carry on regardless. Okay? We're carrying on regardless. This is Star Citizen 3.0, patch 681830. Thank you. We've got 28 frames. We're getting out of bed. We've got 24 frames as we climb clumsily with our red knees bulging at the plate. We find ourselves back in the rather suspicious business of Star Citizen 3.0. But anyway, 25 frames is nothing to shake a stick at. It's obviously not a new server. I reckon I'm in pod number 5. I'm in pod 5. I just am in pod 5. I turn around and there's the 5. It's pod 1. Why? I'm in pod 1, 8 or 15. No, I'm sometimes in 16. Anyway, I was only wrong by 4, which is, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You can be wrong. This is a safe space. You can be wrong if you want. Look how safe it is. Look how safe it is. Everything's chevroned. You can't damage your knees by walking in this area because this has been highlighted. It's a public safety issue. These grids, which are not properly aligned, have been warned that they must be surrounded at all times by chevroned barriers. Otherwise, somebody... Oh, I think I've twisted my ankle. I've broken the frame rate. I've twisted my ankle because this area wasn't chevroned correctly. Yeah, it actually looks like I've crashed the game. I've actually crashed the game by tripping over an unchevroned area in Star Citizen. This is absolute disgrace. I'm going to write to Eric Kyron Davis, Sandy Gardner, and get myself a refund. Only joking, there are no refunds. Error disconnection code. Do you know what? I've had quite a few problems walking into that area. Even at the best of times, every time I visit the Stanton system, I've had real problems walking into that area. Like, I've crashed the game several times by going into the chevroned area. Maybe I'm not heeding the warnings. Those chevrons are there for a reason, ladies and gents. Do not walk where the chevrons talk. Otherwise you might find you squawk before you can balk at the nork. I'm off form tonight. I can't find my coffee. Hello, we're back in. 24, 46 frames in bed. That's not too shabby, is it? Look at that. Look at the 58. Oh, look at the glory. Look at the butter. Look at the butter dripping from every knee. Look at the texture on his legs. Look at the texture on his arms. Look at the rubber matting beneath my feet, ready to catch every fully rendered drop of liquid that may ooze from my eyes as I cry with joy. As I look down now, I realise that I'm in pod number 1, ladies and germs. And we knew we were. There goes a perfectly rendered fellow. Pod 1. Look, we've got 51 frames in this buttery server. Now remember, whatever you do, don't go in there. I want to have a word with you, the safety officer here. You look like he looks like a TV presenter. I can't think who it is. Anyway, look at this. Beautiful butter dripping from every railing. And there'll be no running in the hallway. Oh, look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see what the frame rates are like in here. There are people running around hither and thither. Come hither from yonder and check out the 45ers. 45 frames. Look at this guy. Let's have a little look at him. Let's have a proper little look at him. This is the new look, ladies and germs. Gone for the maroon underneath. What's known as the sunset. Got a grenade. I've even got a peek. Look at that, a peek through my own visor. My visor's sticking through my visor. I've visored my visor. It's like visor squared. I've peeked too soon. Look at that. Someone's shining a light on me to highlight my visor. Look at the glory. Look at the frames. Look at the gun, ready for action. Rocking the Yeezy helmet in honour of the notorious WHP. Well, he's a fine looking fellow, I must say, but there's no time to gaze at my own good looks. I've got to get myself... Big Benny's on the terminal! I've got to get myself into a terminal because I've got a plan, ladies and germs. My plan What's on the agenda, Brenda? Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. What's on the scheme, Najim? I will tell you, my friends. I will try to get my... Why is my freelancer not available, man? I could retrieve that. Drake Cutlass. I could retrieve it, but will it have doors? Will Jim Morrison be there? We'll try it. I really am... What I'm going to have to do, because what I wanted to try and do, A10, I was buying myself a sniper rifle. And then I wanted to get down to Daymar. But first, I want to take some cargo to Grimhex and see if I can sell it and see how that might be. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to scurry about. What I'll do is I'll drop a little bit of cargo in the Cutlass if I can, if it allows me to do that. In this buttery, look, it's dropped to 20 already. Shocking, isn't it? How many bozos can ruin the frames? How many bozos does it take to change a frame bulb? I don't know. The server crashed before I could read it. Drake Cutlass. Why is the Cutlass not on there? I might have to jump in an Aurora. What's this? Aurora. I'm going to take the LN. Let's see if we can take an LN instead. Hang the Cutlass. Hang the Cutlass. Sue me. Probably will. Suing has been introduced into Star Citizen. You can be sued for leaving your ship on an unattended pad. RSI Aurora LN. There we go. Let's take this little baby. I don't know if I can get any cargo in it, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a go. What can we say? They can only say no. A2. A2. Don't forget A2. There's a Star Wars moment. As we move slightly this way, as the frames start to jitter and judder and stutter, like a man who can't pronounce his penguins. Let's just go in here now. Oh look, it's remembered what I was doing. In fact, I don't really trust that. Let's just do that and then that again. This is the LN. 3 SCU. Alright, I'm going to take 3 SCU. Oh no, not Vice. Let's take some Beryl. Let's take 3 SCU of Beryl. 2, 3 SCU. Purchase the Beryl. 300 units of Beryl. Got it. That's perfect, man. Your transaction has succeeded. Naturally it's succeeded. Right, I'm off to A2 and we'll see what we can find. Which I do believe. Look at the people milling about. Look at them. Look at the rugged bozo there next to this sleek individual. Never mind their fate. I'm too busy worrying, fretting over my own interminable business. I'm going to get myself... It's already cycling. I merely had to look. They've introduced it now. So, yeah, that's right, son. Step aside. Yeah? Step aside. Step aside. Are you going in or are you going out? Oh, there we go. Thank you. That's what I require. A2 it is. Let's pump it up a little bit. I have a few heart problems in the game recently as I am rocking the heaviest leg armor you could possibly buy. Let's just ease it off a little bit. Now I don't want to take that tank of bolts. I'm into this. This is my 3 SCU. I'm gonna make me fortune with Beryl. Now I like the glass on this. Look how good that looks compared to the glass on some of the other ships. This I'm assuming is part of the rework that they've had. But I would say that this is the best looking glass in the game. Look at that. That is what I call a tasty bit of glass. Right, there we go. Come on, hands down, eyes up. Here we go. Now where's my Beryl? Where's my Beryl? Beryl? Where's my Beryl, man? Beryl. Man, where's my Beryl? I don't like it. Open. Yeah, I'll open it. Right, there's my bed, but where's my Beryl? I've got my bed, but Beryl's not in my bed. Beryl? Beryl, where are you? Right, let's get into the classic. The ship they couldn't name. So good they named it 6 times. The Aurora this, the Aurora that, the Aurora BC, the Aurora BS, the Aurora FU. Let's start him up. I use F5. I don't know about you. I love the F5. I will try to enjoy the ride. Depends where my barrel is. Look at this beautiful bit of business, yeah? Check. Let's get ourselves up. Let's get a rear view going on. Goodbye, Olisar. We're off on our adventures yet again. Ready for anything. Take stuff and nonsense from no one. Time and tide wait for no man, etc, etc. They don't blow the whistle till the captain's aboard. How many pimples on a pound of pickled pork? How many muscles does it take to pull a shell? I don't know. Don't really understand what I'm saying. But if I did, I would only answer this. Stand by to keel haul the landlubbers. Give him 9 lashes of the cat. There he is. The man who's visored his own visor. The man who's peaked his own peak. It's peak squared. It's Downer. He's ready. He's off. He's left Olisar far behind him in the race. What they call the space race. He's a forerunner, a trailblazer, a wild cannon, a loose cannon, a wild card even. How many monkeys does it take to freeze a plate of bananas? We don't know. Because where is he going even? Oh, I know where I'm going. I've just remembered something, ladies and germs. Just remembered that I need to check the old star map. Now we do this by going into the Moby Glass. Not pressing that button because that's something else. Somebody's shooting at me, I don't like it. Right, let's just have a little look around here. Now I'm going to go straight to Yela because that's my favourite destination. Old Yela. Let's just listen to it. Purrs like a cat, roars like thunder. Let's just drop into the old Quantum. Schrodinger's cat mode. We don't know if we're going forward or backwards, but we don't care because look at the glory. Look at the glory. Look at that view. You've never seen that view before, have you? Look at him. Look at him go. Like a fragile man in a barely unprotected casing. Looks like an ornamental man in a glass display case. Ready for anything and nothing all at the same time. Now if I'm not mistaken, I've got to shoot back in here and just get myself a little taste of Yela, because you know where I'm going, don't you? Look, I'm going to where they hex the Grim. Oh, please don't crash. No crashing. No crashing allowed. Come on. I don't want to go to the planet. I want to go to Grim Hex as my destination. Thank you so much. Now where is she? Where's that little Grim? Where's that little Hexy? Grimmy Hexy, where are you? There she is. Grim Hex is a mere 745. Quantum nanny on me. Quantum. Something very weird is happening here. My controls are not responding. Quantum? Anyone? Quantum? Oh, I know why. Dropped into Z mode. Have I? Oh, what the F7C is going on? I hate it when it does this. There we go. Quantum. Oh, you toad. Why, in the name of Satan's trousers, are you doing this to me? That could be it. Nope. Right, now I've lost all control of the bloody ship. Oh, this game. This game. Such a game. A game that could drive a man mad. Okay, let's go out of this view. get out of this view. There's the camera mode. That's not in camera mode anymore. Let's hop back into here and let's try again. Why can't I go? Why can't I move? Why can't I do anything at all? Yeah, I've crashed again, haven't I? Oh, it was all going so smoothly, ladies and germs. Got 23 frames and all was looking good. And now I'm just sat here like a lemon in a box. A lemon in a Victorian display case. Do you know what this reminds me of, the Aurora? It reminds me of the old black and white film, The Time Machine. The thing that the guy builds. The actual time machine. From the original H.G. Wells. The Time Machine. Really good movie if you ever get a chance to see it. It's absolutely brilliant. But anyway, the machine that he rides around in looks a bit like, it's like a Victorian display case with a sort of handle on the front, and you whiz it backwards and forwards, and oh, hilarity ensues as you go backwards and forwards in time, meeting yourself coming back the other way. It's a right romp of hilarity and japes. Right, I don't know what to do now. I've got to somehow extricate myself from the Z mode. The dreaded Z. The dreaded Z has caught me in bed with Beryl. Beryl, where are you? Beryl, come and help me out. This is an absolute... Is it this? I'm now in decoupled mode. I'm now not in decoupled mode. Right, I'm going to get out of the seat. And we'll just see what we can see. 31 frames though. Not bad. I mean, look how good it looks in here. The old rework's really good. I really like this. The Aurora's a really cute little number. There's only one problem. It doesn't work. Right, let's just hop back in now. Hello, Robert Space Industries welcomes you to the pain in the arse. Okay, are we in? Like Flynn? No, we're still in Z mode. Why? Why? What is happening here? I've lost Grimhex now. Oh, I'm so hacked off with this, man. I really want to test the game. I really do. I mean, I'd love to test your game, Chris. Chris, can you hear me, Chris? I'd love to test your game, mate. If only you'd let me. Well, this is one for the haircuts, isn't it? Well, at 3 o'clock we're going to be doing a serialized variable test with Q&A, but then be sent back to the design team, and then Johnny's going to look at it and send it over to Dave, and then when Todd Pappy's okayed it, he'll be sent over to Chris in LA, but Chris is probably asleep right now, so what we're going to do is do a Skype meeting which we'll pre-record before we've done it, and then we'll load that into the stream for Q&A testing, and then we'll release that to the Evocati, and then send it back to the main drawing room where Sandy Gardner will fold it in half and make a nice cerise dress out of it, and then Todd Pappy will approve that, bending over backwards to hand it to Eric Kyron Davis, and then finally Chris will approve it and then say no, I think it needs more zhuzh, and then we'll start all over again on Monday. And there we are. Let's release it to the PTU and see what we can see. I've lost my marbles now, people. I thought this was going to be a simple fix. I'm jammed in the jam. I'm in the Aurora. The Aurora won't let me live. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Have I done something stupid, mindless? I can't get the controls to work. What's happening here? Alright, let's try this. That's G safe. That's G safe, giving me SCM. The controls are all rear view. Not a lot going on behind me. Well, that's a relief. I was worried that somebody was coupled, decoupled. That's no good. Thrust is not responding. I'm stuck in the stuck. I'm stuck like a stuck thing. Well, my dreams of shipping Beryl to Yela have been dashed upon the rocks of Yela itself. Old Yela had the final laugh there. What have I done? Have I damaged the... Maybe I can get out and get in again. Who knows? This is a great mystery. Let's just check the old map. See if there's anything on here that can highlight the problem. Star map, Grim Hex. Star map's not responding. Grim Hex is in sharp relief there. Yeah, this whole thing's gone. Whole thing's gone bananas, isn't it? Look at that. That's actually Grim Hex in sharp relief. Look at that. Amazing. Let's have a good old look at it, shall we? Look, it's even got the little hexiness. It's even included the Grim. But, you know, that's all well and good, boys and girls. But my position is no longer logged. Grim Hex, type, structure, description. Select an entity. Description. Select an entity. Go to my position. I'm at Yela. That's all correct. Ah, here we go. I just want to get to Grim Hex. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just going to get out the door and commit suicide then. See you later, people. Here I am. Am I actually in flight? No. Well, here I am. A man floating. I promised you there'd be weightless moments, didn't I? This is one of those weightless moments that I was talking about. Fine pair of buttocks you've got there, son. Fine pair. Let's just see. Yep. He doesn't look happy, does he? He does not look happy at all. Poor guy. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Clothing, armor. Now he doesn't look happy, does he? Look at him. Oh, poor guy. He finally got to taste the verse, as it should be tasted, live and direct. I'm wearing a red hat. There's only one thing to do when you're stuck like that, in the nothingness. Self-rip. Here we are again, staring back at our own fillings, like an internal dentist, like one of the smallest dentists in the world. He's renowned all through the verse. He's what's a nano dentist. You can swallow him and he does the work from the inside. You can hardly feel it. You can actually eat while he's actually working on your teeth, and he'll just dodge out of the way of the morsels. He's like lightning, whipping all over your fillings, wiring up your braces, and filling in your molars, doing cavity work, cleaning work. He gets rid of plaque. He flosses like a demon. He's a demon with the floss, and he does it all internally. You wouldn't even know he was there. He's nano dentist. Right, enough of this nonsense. Get up, you fool. Get up. Stop staring at your own brain from the inside. Where's your hat? What happened to your helmet? What are you doing? Sort your life out, mate. Just because you're in pod 1 doesn't mean you have to behave like royalty, does it? There we go, look. Look, there he is. He's looking around. Where am I? A minute ago, I was with Beryl in bed. And now, look at me. Trapped in pod 1. They told me that Jim Morrison is dead. The doors have split up, and they can't reform. Eric Corin Davis, Sandy Gardner, Chris Roberts, can you hear me? They can't hear you, mate. You better console yourself with a little bit of helmet action. If I was you, I'd put your executive helmet back on, save the changes, and equip. Because it's time to get back into business. What can we say? Frames look alright. 24, it's not too shabby, nothing to be ashamed of. I can hold my head up in the supermarket. I get 23 frames, that's right, yeah. Yeah, I'm proud of it. I'm not ashamed. And my father before me, he had 23 frames, and his father before him. One day, we will have 60 frames in the verse. Why do they call it the verse? Because it just can't get any worse. In pod 1, pod 1, pod 1, he's in pod 1. Right, let's go past the chevroned area, that caused a problem. Listen mate, I'm not being funny, but you need to stop going to the hairdressers and trying to look cool and start sorting this out, because I nearly broke my ankle here earlier. Yeah, well, I mean, that says it all, yeah? Don't try and cover it up. You know what it says. There is to be no running in the hallway. As we go around the corner, we can see the scuffing, we can see the wear and tear that Milli Vanilli has caused by doing his dance routines up and down the stairs while he waits for his brother. Are you Milli or Vanilli? I can never tell. Right. Showing me age there. Right. We go in here. We look ever so lightly, ever so sprightly. We're never going to get into the Aurora LN ever again. We are simply going to claim back this little number. I couldn't actually do this yesterday. It wouldn't let me get it. No, it's obviously been recalled from service. Like a tin of tuna with anthrax in it. We're recalling all the tins of Freelancer. We found out that Chris has been slipping bits of glass and mercury into them. Chris, you naughty frames, and I got what's going on here now? What's occurring in the voice? What's going on in the voice? Why do they call it the voice? Because I just can't get any voice. Right, let's see. That was my attempt at a Brooklyn accent. You can laugh at me if you like. You can berate me. I don't care. You can't do a London accent. Right, let's see. Drake colours black. Drake Herald. Ah, the Herald. Now, the Herald. That's something to be proud of. I wonder if I can get any cargo in it. Landing pad A07. Jaws moment. Not Star Wars moment, as I said earlier. Damn fool, he can't tell the difference. Let's see if I can get any cargo in my Herald. Listen, don't mess with me, alright? I'm in a mood. That's right, you better run. Or walk. You better walk. Right, buying stuff. Yes, I want to buy stuff. And I want to put it in my Herald. I want to put it in my Herald. I want to put it in my Herald. But I can't. Alright. Scrap that. The mission today, I've forgotten where I'm supposed to go. A7. The mission today is simply to get to Yela and buy myself a sniper rifle. I'm assuming that that's where they sell them. I've got absolutely no idea if that's true, but at least with a Herald, you know you're going to get there and not freeze as you try to enter Yela space. That's the thing about Yela. It's full of cowards trying to stop you from doing your business with Beryl. What's the matter? Don't you like Beryl? Nice bit of Beryl. Trying to bring you a bit of Beryl. You don't want it, do you? You rejected my Beryl. What's wrong with my Beryl? There's nothing wrong with it. Up the apples and pears. We go. Sandy Gardner. Right, okay. Let's get in here. Look, somebody's put Chris Roberts Play-Doh in my engines and I don't like it. Sometimes you can walk around the wrong side of a Herald on purpose just to look at the plate that is there. I meant to do that. Wobbly glass. The jittering glass that I've got in the front of my Herald. What's wrong with you people? Why can't you finish anything? He's got a Freelancer. Where's my Freelancer? How did he get in it? That's what I want to know. Back door doesn't work. The side door's all jittery again. Not like the beautiful Herald. Go straight in, like Jim Morrison's still alive. Chris Robertson, don't need you. Doing your... Oh, where's my chair? Who's taking my chair? Oh, I'm standing on it. Get down off there before you hurt yourself. Right, yes, of course I want to enter the pilot seat. There's nothing else to do in this tin crate of wires and gumph. F5 we go. Into the beautiful startup. Where's my coffee gone? I had a coffee earlier. I don't know what I've done with it now. Done with it? What's he done with it?
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Right, we're not going to mess about here. The landing gear is not up. It's clearly not up at all. Listen to that rattling gubbins. What is that as we go into the SCM? Let's crank it. Look at that. 3-4 seconds. We're out of here, man. See you later, Olisar. Who needs you with your fancy pads and your chevrons and your haircuts all standing around doing nothing? We don't need you. We're off. We're off to Yela. That's where we're going. Excuse me, I've had a hell of a day. Right. Let us get to Yela. As if our life depended on it. Take me there. Look at this. Let's go. Good, so it should be. Because I press the button. That's what I expect. No less, no more. No more, no less. The look of love. Look of love! Right. Oh, there's some jittering going on at Yela. Yela is a jitter. Yes, good. That's why I want it. Cool down? I don't need to cool down. I need to warm up. It's freezing out here. Somebody's turned the heating off. Everything's gone Yela. Right, back to F1 we go, because we're looking at the star map. Because the way it works, ladies and germs, is when you go to a planet, all of the things that are in orbit of that planet are not necessarily highlighted. It's only when you zoom in, like this, that you can see the morsels, the tasty tidbits that are available. Clicking on the planet will give you a view of all of the planetary destinations. And he said donations then. Grim Hex is my destination of choice, and later on I will be heading to Daymar to do some more shenanigans, but meanwhile I'm going to get myself to the little known lump of debris they call Grim Hex. And now Schrodinger's cat meows, or does it say woof? Wow. Slightly overshot the mark there, son. Yes, I know it's off. I turned it off. Grim Hex, we're never too close to Grim Hex. That's the way I feel about it. What about you? I've got a slight problem with my thrust again. I can't slow down or speed up. Oh, this is just not good enough, man. How do I slow down? I can't. Space brake. Nope. What's going on? I can't stop. I can't stop the ship, man. No, 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 no. No, this is no good. I don't want to do this. Can't go through here at 127. This is no good, man. The only way I can stop is to press space brake, but that's not right or good. Alright, I'm going to have to do a very fancy move here. How can I do this? Oh, that's it. That's got it. That's got it. Let's just put myself right in the place to be. Right, now what we're going to do here, people, we're not going to do the obvious. We're going to take a nice little, slow little buzz through here, looking down at the pads. As we come over the crest here, we're going to take this neat little number down the backside. Because what is needed is a little bit of love and pride. I've lost my bearings now. Where's my bearings? Oh, Jono. There's the glorious yellow. These are the cables upon which a man may traverse to find that they're absolutely pointless, as I've done on many an evening, wondering the secrets. Now, it may be possible for lesser men to not know what's going on, but I am not one of those lesser men. I know exactly what I'm doing, even though it looks completely like I'm befuddled and addled. Right, where am I? Because I thought I'd done a very good job getting myself into the backside of Grimhex. Well, that is a bit worrisome because I don't know. I can't quite orientate myself here. Okay. Well, that's a little bit of a shame, but nevertheless I shall persevere. His name is Percy. He likes to veer. He's just going to carry on doing that, doesn't matter what anyone says. Let's just have a little look over here, see what we can find if we go this way. This is all good. This is all good. What a game. What a game. What fun. What japes, what larks. What shenanigans. The Lanigans and their shenanigans will be told to the Brannigans. And the Brannigans will pray and say, God bless you, Lanigans, and your shenanigans. But where in the Grimhex are we? That's the question. Here we go. Here she bloweth. There she is. There she is. Don't crash. Don't crash now. Okay. Let's just see what it's like over the back here. Because I think... Don't crash now. There we go. Sneaking out the back door with a drink. In the words of Matt Bianco. Can we find what we're looking for? Or we're going to be like Bono. Still haven't found the back door to Grimhex. Come on, baby. Light my Daymar. What's going on? Don't tell me they've removed the back door. No one can remove the back door. That's just not possible. Where is it? Like, if anybody's actually watching this garbage, I mean, come and tell me. Come and say. Chat to me. Tell me. Tell me your dreams. Spend some time with me now and we'll discuss our wishes and desires. We will together find the back door of this hunk of junk they call... Whoops. Whoa. Careful now, boy. As we get... Whoa, baby, that wasn't good. Now look, in case you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm not looking for the regular landing pad. I am looking for what is known as the back entrance. But now I'm slightly miffed and slightly annoyed. Mainly my own lack of ability to do anything correctly. There's my Aurora, look. Should we go and blow it up? Right, here's what we call Grimhex, right? Let's just come in here and see what we can see. There's another ship parked there. Now this is the side that I don't want to be on. So I'm just going to come up through here like a sneaky prawn. Tickle you like a sneaky prawn. And just come through here, through here, through here. Where's my pads, man? Where's my pads? Oh, the person who designed this is a prize dick. Really. I mean, couldn't you just make it a bit easier? Honestly. Okay. Right, now I'm just going to try and think to myself which way round things are. That's Grimhex that way. There's the lower pad there. Who's that then?
Missile locked.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't my intention. Alright. Don't want to get into any bother here. Just want to simply... That's the hick manoeuvre, for those of you who are interested. I'm just going to head out this way a little bit and we'll get a little bit of Stanton light on the subject. Alright, well, as it goes, I could come in this way. Don't crash now. Just don't crash now. Okay? Look at this game though. It looks good, doesn't it? In the mind of Chris Roberts. What was he thinking of when he dreamed this up? Is it a nightmare? Very interesting. Look at these little portals. What can we see here? By the light of Stanton. What am I looking at here? Are there any doorways in this way? I seem to remember that there's a doorway around the back, but this isn't it. There's pad 4. I think it's further up that way. It's not easy flying through these asteroids. It's the largest collection of hemorrhoids I've ever seen. Maybe this is what Chris was imagining when he designed this place. The collection of his finest hemorrhoids. laid bare for all to see. Alright, well, that, my friends, is what they call a ship on the move.
Missile locked.
I don't want to lock a missile on this fella. Alright, he's probably a very nice fella. He's probably a charming fellow when you get him on his own on a Friday night after a couple of pints. He'll sit and regale you with his tales of Grimhex. Oh, I remember one time, Grimhex, this fellow was trying to get in the back door. It took him absolutely ages. Well, I'm baffled. Absolutely baffled by that. Because last time I came here, it was there. There was a back door. And I went in it. It's really quite annoying.
Missile locked.
I don't want to lock a missile on that charming gentleman. I merely want to get myself into Grimhex. What I'm going to do is do the regular beef and just go into Grimhex in the normal manner and stop behaving like a special little flower. And get myself into the business. If I can just find the stupid entrance to this place.
Missile locked.
I don't want to lock the missile. Just stop locking the missile. Let's just take it down here and stop fanning around. Pad 1, pad 6, it's all the same to me, mate. Come on. No. Am I there? Do I have to request landing here? I can't even remember. Which one's that then? Is it this one? That one? Is it that one? No. It's this one, isn't it? Green Imperial Landing Station. Yep, okay. Okay, well, that's short and to the sweet. To the point, rather.
Landing gear down.
Alright, I'm just going to land it then. What the hell? Let's take her down, boys. Oh, look at this, a caterpillar coming in. You're far too big for this, mate. Okay, there we go. F4. We're down. We've made it to Grimhex. What do we think about that? Where's the power off? Power off. I just want engines off. Is what I want. Engines off. Engines off. Why can't they put it in the same place on every ship to make it easy for people like me? Who knows? Who knows why nothing works? Just go F6. Yeah, there we go. Let's get out of this tin crate. See what we can see. I feel all boxed in and drawn out now. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling it gives me. Oh, come on. What the... I've been transported miraculously inside Grimhex. Was it you? Was it you who did it? Right, now, ladies and germs, down here used to be where the terminals were. Obviously, the chevrons are in place. Work is going on. They've stripped out this whole area. They've made it look rather good, actually. and the terminals are now here. So I'm assuming the fact that I've been miraculously transported here means that my ship has been stored. Let's just check that. Let's check that out, shall we? Use, yes, I want to use it. Just whiz down here, Drake, Herald, stored Grimhex, and I could retrieve it if I want. I don't want to at the moment, so that's fine. This guy's always jogging, he's always looking fitness. Fitness, mate, it says it all as you clip through the gubbins behind you. You're not fixing anything, are you? You're just making a hair appointment. Oh yeah, I'd like a trim. I feel like they've given me. This guy's just so zen. I don't know what it is. I'm. Oh my god! It's Sting. It's actually Sting. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Look at that. Here comes a beautiful sight of a constellation, which is fine. The pads coming in. You can feel the frame rates are pretty bad here because there's a lot of folks coming in now. So I'm just going to get on with the business at hand and try and hack through the frames here. There's 2 lifts here. Maybe if I can get away from everybody, I can get myself up into a better position here. Let's see if we can call this lift. Now here we are at Grimhex. The thing about Grimhex is that the lifts are actually real. And when I say real, of course, I mean they're imaginary, like everything else in this place. Come on. There we go. To landing pads, no. 2. So look at that. So you see you're going down. It's a nice effect, isn't it? Much better than the lifts at Yela. I mean at Levski, where it's just a slightly teleported experience. Right, now what I want to do is find a place where they sell guns. That was my mission. And that's what I'm going to do. Now where is it? This shop. Is it this shop here? It's open. Hello, my friend. You've got Drake Herald written on your forehead. What does it mean? Alright, there's some trading kiosks here. I do like this though. This is great, isn't it? Look at this. Select a location. Oh, this is glorious. Look at that. It's beautiful. Why can't I ship anything in my freelancer? Let's just click on it and see what happens. Oh, I love the layout of this. This is beautiful. Whoever came up with this is a genius. Now if I purchase this here, will that be in my freelancer when I go and collect it? Should we just try that? See if that's going to work. Let's not take too many. 6 is buying. Are you sure? Processing order. Alright, so that's confirmed it. So I can come to. There's Beryl, look. I wonder where you'd gone. Where have you been? Hanging out with chlorine all night. I hope you had a gas. Yeah, basically, that means that I can. I love that interface. That's beautiful. Hello, mate. I basically. Excuse me. Yes. Have they shaved my head again? Yes, they have. They've shaved everything off except for the central area. It's got stripped. Oh, I hate it when they do that. Have they put me in one of those like midlife crisis T-shirts? Yes, they have. Yes, yes. Sorry about that. But I like that. But the thing is, now I bought 7 SCU of something for my freelancer, which isn't even here. Does that mean that it's kind of global, the system? You can go and buy stuff. Oh, somebody actually working. Incredible. Let's take a screenshot of that. So we can report to tradings and services. That somebody actually did some repair work. Now I want to find down here now. This guy, suffering from so much flatulence that he can sit on his own gas while he's hanging out with Beryl. Right, let's go down here because these little signs tell me that within here, this is where it all happens, mate. Game over, man. I do like that though, that's cool. Just gonna back off slightly. Get a little shot of that, that's very nice. Now, in here, we know who's here, don't we? This is the mission giver himself, the man they call Ruto.
This terminal is experiencing technical difficulties. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Once more with a feeling, son.
This terminal is experiencing technical difficulties. We apologize for any inconvenience.
I bet you do. But that's rather nice. That, when it's... Look at that purple, isn't that nice? Lovely. But anyway, when that's ready, that will be ready. And when's it going to be ready? Soon! Now down here is where I came in, I believe. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I came up the lift shaft. So that's the back door that I meant to get to. But hey nonny no. What can you do when you're a complete fool? Let's get out of here. Past the flatulent man. Oh, he's up and about. Alright, you're going to do some work. He's off. He's off to settle his stomach. We're drinking a pips. Now what I want to do is find... No, I've been in there. I want to find the other shops because I need to buy me a sniper rifle. Now I'm pretty sure... Let's try this one. No, that's the same as the other one, isn't it? This is just t-shirts and other nonsense. Oh, what fun. There's the coat that Dan Giesling thinks is the new Yeezy attire. Very nice it is too. Me, I need a weapon. I need a weapon. Come round in a big bleeding circle again. I thought there was a place you could buy armour here. Where is that? Where is that? No. Down here maybe? Nope. Let's try right over the other side. Get out of my way. You caught me out there, mate. Alright, well I'm stumped a little bit there. Let's go up the apples and pears. See if we can find something. Here we go, look. Aha. Aha, aha, aha. Da, da, da. Now this is what they call a place to be. Not going to have any truck with that at all. I do like the look of that helmet though, so I'm going to buy that. So I like that one. Defiance helmet. Confirm the purchase. Very good. Very, very good indeed. Yes, we like that. Right then, son, what have you got to say for yourself? Yes? What? Hey? Oh, you're giving it the large, are you? Alright. Fair enough. I suppose you do run a gun shop. Right. Where's the ting that I'm after? You haven't got it. What is occurring here? Crash. 17 frames. Gallant. I've got a P8, haven't I? Or have I? What's this one now? Ah, this looks rather good. Or this one maybe. What is this little fellow? Oh, that's a P8 as well. And this? Yeah, I think I'd rather go for that actually. Let's just put that on the old docket and we'll see. I think with the armour that I've got, I can't actually carry 2 weapons. You can't carry 2 weapons? What sort of a man are you? You're a man or a mouse? Well, I do like a bit of cheese of an evening. Look at this. Look at this. This is not good enough. Really, it's not. Me, is there any frame rates here? Thank you. Let's see what we can see here. What's this? Buy. Please work. Ah. Come on now. Come on, let Daddy do what he wants to do. There we go. Confirm purchase. Now, have I bought the whole suit or just the feeling of pleasure? I thought I was going to get a sniper rifle here. I'm very, very upset. Where do I go for that then? Wait, mate. Yeah? You reckon? Yeah? You reckon, do you? Alright. Fair enough, you know best. I'm going to stand behind you. See what you make of that. I'm going to stand right behind you. Here, look at that. What do you make of that then, eh? What do you make of that? Sunshine. What are you going to do now, eh? What are you going to do now? Eh? I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. What do you reckon to that? Eh? Yeah, not so keen now, are you? Alright. That's enough intimidating the staff of this fine establishment. What to do in a tiny canoe. That's all I can say. I don't like those helmets at all. That's just odd. Right. Well, my mission has failed. As so many missions have done. What can I tell you people? I've tried my best to buy myself a sniper rifle. That's all I wanted to do. I don't know where you're supposed to buy them then. Where can you actually buy the sniper rifle? Who knows? And who cares, to be quite honest, because I am going to change my look. Or I will do in a minute when the frames catch up. There we go, look, very nice. Now, let's just go for the old armour. Actually, do you know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm going to stick it as it is. Right, let's get out of here. I'm going to ride like a champion to the wonderful Daymar. Get myself into some bother. Here we are. Out of my way. I'm heading for the lifts. Get me into the lift. Get me into the lift. We're going to go down the number 2 shaft here. Like a busy little bee. Get myself Sandy Gardner. Excuse me. That's my repetitive stream injury showing itself. To the landing pads, my friends. Up we go. Rising. Like a veritable phoenix from the ashes of Grimhex, where we failed to do absolutely anything that we wanted to do. Grimhex, a land of promise and disappointment. Captain Anticlimax strikes again. The impresario of disappointment. Right, where is my herald? My herald is stored here, and I am going to take it and run. So I've got to get out of these dodgy frames. Get myself to Daymar, A5. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's this way, isn't it? It used to tell me where to go there, but now it's not telling me. I think A5 is here. can only... Well, we can only come out of here and get it wrong. So what the hell? What the hey? Give me some release. Give me some pleasure. Now listen, my frame rates are so bad at the moment. I worry that my... Who's this fella? The man who can defy... The man who can defy vacuum. My mate. Can I draw a weapon on you? No, I can't. Incredible guy. He can hold his breath. He's like one of those deep sea divers. A hippie that does yoga 14 hours a day just so he can go out into the vacuum and hold his breath, hold it down using the power of chi. Get his chakras aligned so he can stand. He can stand it. He can stand it. Well, it's not here, is it? I think 5 is downstairs, if I'm not mistaken, as I often am. What's this? Yep, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, you used to be able to draw your weapon here. Look how good it looks though. It looks good down here, doesn't it? Oh, why can't you just put signs on all of it, man? I think 3's that way, I think... Oh no. Drake Harrell is there. Maybe it is this way. Why can't you just put signs on it? There it is. Play-Doh in the engines. Never a good sign. Let's go around the right side of the Herald. Now, the amount of times I've been shot here, just standing around here, people used to emerge from behind those crates and just sort of shoot at you as you're trying to get in your ship. It's most irksome. But it's alright because you just spawn back at Olisar every single time. The tedium of Groundhog Day. I remember the days when you used to have to shut your own door behind you. No more, it is no more. Anyway, I was going to give you a little treat and park around the back of Brim Hex, but such is life.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Thank you.
Launch complete.
Let's see if we can zhuzh our way out of here in some kind of style. Let's find a little hole, somewhere that we can go to. Somewhere about there, it's good.
Landing gear up.
With you. See you later, Grim Hex. Not like saying goodbye to Olisar, is it? It's like a cluster of hemorrhoids disappearing back into the rectal passage of Chris Roberts' imagination. Alright, so now what we need is a little bit of star map. Let's kill the speed. And let's take ourselves away from Yela. Back to the wonderful Daymar. We're going straight there, we're not going to mess about. Let's just see if we can get ourselves there. Watching out for the asteroids as we go. Now, I've got myself a crime stat, I don't know how I've done it. So I might have to go to selling and remove that. Actually, I'm not going to bother. I want to get down to the surface, man. There we go. There she is. There's my beautiful Daymar. Come on, baby, light my Daymar.
Quantum drive is now on.
Look at this. Christmas at Debenhams. Look at that. All Saints have come out of retirement to turn on the Christmas lights at Debenhams. Lighting up the Herald. Right, I want to head for the daylight. I'm not interested in this dark shit. I'm not interested, excuse my French. Let's go to the only operable mollusk in our range.
Quantum drive is now on.
game off in a minute. It's doing my head in. But never mind, we've had quite a good run, haven't we?
Drive is now off.
I say we. Haha, look at that. Descartes is in the chat. I didn't even see you, mate. Sorry. I actually played Star Citizen today, he says in inverted commas. It was kind of a jarring experience. Yes, mate. Jarring is correct. There she is. Ah, look at the daylight of Daymar. That's Arccore Mining's on the wrong side, so's that, that's that. Everything's on the other side. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to take the Herald to Dunlow Ridge, and then we're going to kill it there. Let's go. For some reason, my thrust button is is pressing F. I don't understand why that is. What's that? Button 6. It's pretty annoying. Would that be then? That would be the same as F, wouldn't it? Who knows? Don't understand it. Hey, Cards, mate. I'm sorry I didn't see you earlier. Are you still there? I don't think anyone's watching this stream. But never mind, that's life. Aha, I know what the problem is. Okay, just 1 second. I've got to check something. Yes. I understand now the problem. Okay. Sorry about that, people. Slight readjustment was needed. Just going to get myself across here as we drop speed. I think one thing that they really need to do, I don't know why they didn't think of this, it's such an obvious thing. They must have done so much game testing, and they must have been told so many times that the HUD is unreadable on the way to Daymar. They must have been told this so many times. Still, it's not been fixed. It's a relatively easy fix, isn't it, that one? Just all the HUDs seem to fit with the ship manufacturers. Excuse me, it's not good to yawn on stream, is it? I just think of all the people who are now yawning in sympathy with me. Oh no, hang on a minute, there is nobody watching. Oh, here we go. Still here, still watching. They're looking to push another build out tonight, I think. Ah, but that'd be good, wouldn't it, eh? Descartes, my old friend. I'm sorry to hear you had a jarring experience. It's something definitely to be put in a jar and stored away on a very high shelf and forgotten about, because we are in development, we are in the test server, it's fair enough, but I do feel that sometimes we can't actually test anything because you can't open a door or get out of your ship or fire your weapons or buy anything or sell anything, or sometimes you can't even move because you're staring down the back of your own throat like a nano-dentist. But anyway, that's just the way life is. That's quite a good image, isn't it? Or is it? I better watch out because I'm coming in a bit too fast. Let's just drop it down a bit. Yeah, this is got a real planet wobble here. Or moon oscillation, as I should call it. That's what the OM stands for, oscillating moons. I can't read any of my instruments and the ship's going crazy. I think obviously the idea here is these kind of ships are less easy to fly in atmosphere. I'm not going very fast, I think. Can we read this? Oh, here we go. Altitude 3,006. Yeah, I'm dropping way too fast here, so I'm going to have to nose up a bit. That's too much. And then just... I can't seem to fly straight. The Herald doesn't seem to fly straight. I don't know why that is. It was jarringly good experiences, more so than jarringly bad. Okay, well that's good, mate. One of those things that you would sort of feel it all came together. Oh, right, that's good. Oh, I'm glad you say that, mate. I mean, I do feel the game is... I mean, it is coming together, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, I've been around. There are things that I want to do, like every day I say at the beginning of the stream. Today, ladies and germs, we're going to do this. And I've sort of not ever managed to do what I've said. Which you know, it's a bit of a shame, but I think one of the things that I miss is running into people and having gameplay with other players. I mean, the idea of having a 50 people server cap is good at the moment. Obviously we can't expect there to be more people in the servers than that, but the actual... one of the problems I feel is that the size of the servers, I mean the size of the game area is such that I could wander around in here for 3 hours, and I have done that off stream when I get better frame rate. I've wandered around for 3 hours in the verse in a single server and not seen anyone. I've seen people at the stations, of course, but you can't interact with them because you can't pull a weapon and you can't do anything. You can't even see their name. You can salute each other, which is very charming, but you know, there's only so much fun to be had out of that. But I mean, I don't know, what do you think, Descartes? What do you think about the size of the gameplay area in relation to the amount of people that you can get in a server? I mean, 50 people in this much space, you're not going to have the amount of interactive play that you had in 2.6 because you simply just don't run into anyone. The only time I've seen anyone on Daymar was when I literally arrived, they started shooting at my ship, I got out of my ship and they blew me to bits. It was in a Hornet wildfire, and they totaled me, blew me off the map. That's the only interaction I've had. I was really looking forward to some sort of sneaky FPS of gunfights on Daymar. That was the first thing I thought. Oh, that'd be great. Somebody's holed up in the old bunker there. You've got to sneak up and sort of try and have a bit of a shootout, a bit of a laugh. A shootout with shooters, like a western. It would be really good, you know. But as it goes, peeps and sheeps, it was not to be, because even though I turned up to the gunfight, the only other bloke who turned up to it was on the other side of the planet. And we must have missed each other somehow. In the vast expanse of desert that lay between us, we somehow missed each other. Don't know how that could have happened. It's not like I could call him, is it? I mean, that's one thing. You need to be able to drop beacons, you need GPS, you need map coordinates, you need to be able to send coordinates to other people. You need all of these sort of gameplay functionalities in the game. Obviously the game, John, because they're gameplay functionality, but you know what I mean. You need these kind of things in order to be able to contact each other. I do feel like certain hotspots sort of drag people together. What I was doing earlier was a mission. I interacted with some guys in a Hornet. We had a sort of a weird standoff. Yeah, cool. Okay, so you bumped into somebody then. That's good. Then I ran into some guys having a gunfight at the ArcCorp landing area. Wow. Hey, Beck. How you doing, mate? How's it going? Nice to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Much, much appreciated. I've just been to Yela, and I hopped into Grim Hex to try and buy myself a sniper rifle, but they don't sell them there, so I was it was all a bit of a waste of time, to be quite honest. Does anybody know where they sell sniper rifles? Because maybe I'm a dunce, but I couldn't find them where I was looking. Beck, you'll be pleased to know that although I'm not in a Yeezy, I have got the exec helmet with the gold trim, so I'm representing in my own way. Now, have I shot over the mark here? Are we still... I just need to get a bit of height here, people, because I'm Have I crashed the game? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Haven't seen the sniper rifle. Okay. Okay, fair enough, boys. I could have sworn it was Grim Hex. I may be going off old information, I'm not sure. This is quite a nice little canyon run we're doing here. Maybe I'm on the wrong side of the planet again. I think I've done that again, haven't I? But I don't mind. I think the dust is a bit of a mistake. I like the idea of storms, but it seems to me that every time I've come to Daymar, visibility is so bad. That it's just, you literally can't enjoy the planet as it was meant to be enjoyed. Which is in all its glory. I think I've absolutely gone the wrong way here. Alright. Where's Dunlow Ridge? I've lost my way, boys. I've lost my way. Yeah, they've shuffled some stuff around. Yes, I think you're right, mate. I know that... Anyway, I know that it used to be sold there, or it was part of some of the missions. The old Crash Starfarer was... There it is. I just cannot read this. I cannot read it. My eyesight isn't that bad. Dunlow Ridge, 187. Yep, I've gone the wrong way. I'm on the wrong side of the planet again. I've done it. Never mind. It's a very nice looking planet as long as you zoom in. Don't really know what to do now. Let's head off over there. See if we can get somewhere else. Heading up 5 degrees up. Looks good. Thanks, at work now, but looking forward to trying out the PTU tonight sometime. PTU. I knew what you meant, mate. I knew exactly what you meant when you wrote PUT. I knew you meant PTU. Yeah, that's cool. I hope you have a good day at work, mate. Glad to see that you're taking time at work to check out somebody's stream in a virtual universe. I think that's very funny. What I'm looking forward to in the game, or rather not in the game, what I'm looking forward to when I'm at work is being able to, is like when people can call each other on Spectrum. I'm looking forward to the point where somebody's in WHP got themselves into a bit of bother on Daymar. They actually ring my phone in real life. And I say to my boss, look, I'm sorry, I've got to take this, it's very important. Imagine that. Boys. So I don't know what's going to happen now. Might just try and... Just going to keep going this way, see if we can keep it on an even keel and get there. Getting quite a lot of wobble though, that's the problem. What do you think about the dust, guys? I know the frame rate's really bad here and it's sort of interfering with the stream, but it might be my internet connection as well. But what do you think about the dust? Because Daymar's a good looking planet, you know, and I feel that in order to enjoy it, a bit less dust would be really good. You know, I like it when it's clear and you can just fly over. Getting really I can't tell where I am. I can't tell where I am. I can't tell how high up I am. I'm actually going to crash in a second if I don't watch out. There we go. I think maybe it's just the Herald doesn't fly very well in atmosphere as well. That's another thing. Like, it's literally as boring as flying in a plane. Hey, Dirty Sonic, how are you? The dust is blinding. I need sunglasses. Yeah, it's true. We need a HUD that we can read as well. That's the other thing that we need. Chris Roberts, Sandy Gardner, Eric Corin Davis. I mean, it's enough to drive a man mad. Look at this, the blindness. He's gone sand mad. 3 weeks in this desert and all I get to look at is you're a stinking ugly mug. Yeah, quit whining. So, I don't know, it's... what I've got to do now... We're looking for the last pyramids of Commandades. 3 weeks in this stinking desert, and all I get to look at is your ugly mug. Yeah, quit whining. Sorry, I've got obsessed with that quote. I can't stop saying it. 147 kilometers to go, boys. Let's head up to an unsafe speed. Getting any closer? Let's go, can't seem to get any higher than that. I guess they've got a cap on the speeds. I can hear it's terrible in atmosphere, blows all over the place. Maybe they'll fix it. Yeah, I think a lot of the ships, I understand the need for it to feel realistic. It's a bit too bleeding realistic for my liking. Know what I mean? I reckon. Oh, look at the stars coming out above the dust. What a beautiful sight. Chris, look out the window. Chris, look out the window. The stars have come out above the dust. Chris and Erin. It's amazing, though, really, that 3 people have managed to get this game together. Like, they've got an old Commodore 64. They stay up late. Way past their bedtime, actually. Erin, Chris. Erin Corin Davis. Working like beavers in the dark by torchlight. The Commodore 64. Look what they've achieved. Incredible game. 3 incredible men. Little more than boys, really, they are. In their early 20s. Chris, 21-year-old genius. Already had developed 2 outstanding games by the time he was 18. Erin, his younger brother, only 12 years old, with the wizened face of a man who spent all his teenage years coding at the demands of Chris. Erin, can't you code any faster? Oh, Chris, I'm going as fast as I can. Pass me another sausage roll. And Sandy Gardner, the 16-year-old bride of Chris, making the sandwiches like there's no tomorrow. The ZX Spectrum was cooler. Dirty Sonic, you're showing your age, mate. No, I had a go on that. I used to play Elite on a ZX Spectrum, actually. I remember the coding noises. On the old C30 tape, was it? It had rubber keys. Yeah, it was a beautiful bit of kit, that. Oh, the rubber of the keys brushing against your fingertips. Oh, wonderful days. Late at night. The feel of rubber on the fingertips. Wonderful experience. No, I did. I used to play the original Elite on that when I was a wee lad. Right, 99 kilometers to go, boys. The height. I'm going to drop down a little bit now. Dropping down into the dust. Probably not a good idea. But I'm determined to make it. I'm determined to make it. Something inside so strong, I know that I can make it. Dunlow Ridge Emergency Shelter. Hello, is that the Dunlow Ridge Emergency Shelter? I'm looking for our Darren. Have you seen him? He didn't go into school this morning, and I know he's had some problems. I was just wondering if he's gone to emergency shelter. No, I'm afraid he's not here, lad. I'll keep an eye out for him. Alright. Come on, Dunlow Ridge. This is almost as boring as Elite Dangerous, isn't it? I don't know if anybody likes... Do you like Elite Dangerous, anybody? Do you ever play that? It's an incredible game with great long periods of darkness in it. You're staring at the orange graphics against a black screen. And it makes Chris Roberts makes you wanna scream in the end. Although I do enjoy watching what's that girl's name? Cat something, Calamity Kate or Calamity Cat. I quite enjoy her stream. I like her voice, very calming. You've never played? No, you never played Elite Dangerous. No, fair enough. I got it. I bought it actually while I was waiting. There was a period in 2.6 where I just lost all hope and was just thinking, oh, mate, this is never going to happen. And I tried to get into Elite Dangerous, but it's long periods of blackness. Right, we're getting closer, boys and girls. I prefer the FPS aspect of Star Citizen. Yeah, I like options. Yeah, me too, mate. I really like the expanse of the game. It's something that I've always liked about Eve, although I never really got into Eve, but I like the fact that it was so big. That was the thing for me, that you could go off and, you know, it would take you months to get back. I really like that sort of gameplay. And yes, I do like options, which is something that Eve didn't have a lot of, but it's more nerdy Eve, isn't it? It's more like sort of, you can imagine an Eve set of cards and you can just sit in your basement and stare at them and collect them and shuffle them around. It was a bit like that playing it, but this has got everything, this game, except functionality. Right, let's drop him down a bit now. 15 degrees is far too much of an up for my liking. This must be so tedious for you. I'll give you another view. There we are. There she is. 3 kilometres above the surface of Daymar. Streaking along. Look at those engines, boys. I do love the Herald, I must say. Anyone else? And variety, he says. In SC you're as good as you want to be. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll tell you one thing that I'm no good at is my piloting's alright, but my dogfighting leaves a lot to be desired. Because I really went off Arena Commander for a while. I just got so fed up with it. Right, let's see where we are. 44 kilometres. Stick with this view, I think. Nice looking ship though, isn't it? I discovered what OM stands for. It stands for Oscillating Moon, which you see before you. The crater-faced oscillation, rippling through the heat blast of the Herald's engines. Look at those pipes, throwing hot plasma into the funnel. Runs on bacon butties and sausage rolls. You just fill it with sausage rolls and light the fuse and away she goes. Powered by Greg's. Lovely ship. Yeah, I do like it. I really do like it, and I appreciate it that you appreciate it too, mate. I don't know. I'm just waiting. I'm wondering what the gameplay is going to be like with this ship, because I really do like the idea of scanning and all that kind of thing. I love the little scanning chair inside it. Super cool, but not really sure. Oh, hello. What's going on here now? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Here we go, look. Now I'm hoping that I haven't screwed this up and that I'm actually going to end up getting where I want to go. I can't see the height. What's that? 4,000 is that? 4,600. All right. So let's nose it down a bit then. Here we go, dropping down through the murk, through the dusty frames we go. through the jittering gate of Chris Roberts' cinematic vision, we find ourselves confronted with a beige vista. Thought it disappeared then. Oh no, don't do this to me, baby. There she is, look. But actually managed to traverse for about 10 minutes. Stop it now, stop jittering around. Let's just drop the nose and we'll just aim straight for the horse's mouth, so to speak. We've made it to Dunlow Ridge Emergency Shelter. Thank you. I bought a terrapin. I bought a terrapin. Mate, you're my terrapin buddy. It's going to be a good time. What's it? There's going to be times I won't be able to fly the Reclaimer. Yes, absolutely. Yes, the Reclaimer. I'm looking forward to that, mate. I tell you. That's going to be good. It's going to be good times indeed. There she is. The shelter they call Dunlow Ridge. Coming in hot at 67 meters per second. This is a nice little view. Here she comes now. Can we see the shelter? There it is, look. In the distance. Better pull the nose up, mate. You're going to tank this lovely ship. There we go. Oh, no way! You are kidding me. Boys, can you believe that? Boys. Can you believe it? Can you believe that? I just cannot believe that I've got the old Chris Roberts disconnection code again. Do you remember this one? 20 great disconnection code disconnection greats. 20 great disconnection greats. Remember this one? 30,000. And the classic 1007. Chris Robert plays all the great disconnection code greats on this one album. Remember the famous code 30,000. Chris and his brother Erin, live from their own bedroom, with Sandy on backing vocals. No is right, mate. Tried flying the Dragonfly out of Levski, bad idea. Yeah, I died every time I've got on a... Every single time I've stepped onto a Dragonfly, I'm dead. So near yet so far. You said it, mate. Unbelievable. Blooming believable. Alright, boys and girls. Well, I'm afraid, if you've just joined me, I'm very sorry, but that is it for me. Got a long day ahead of me. And I would like to stream a bit more, but I've got to call it there. We made it all the way. I'll post this one on YouTube as well. All the stuff's on YouTube under my name Downer. I've got a channel there if you want to look at stuff that I've done previously, or you can of course VOD it on here. But peeps and sheeps, I really appreciate people who drop by and say hello. It really makes my day. So thank you to Dirty Sonic, thank you to Beck Bristow, and thank you to Descartes. Appreciate you turning up and throwing in your comments. Thanks very much. Catch you again in the next one. Yeah, I should be streaming like every night, UK time, about 10 o'clock ish. If you want to join me, I'll go out for anything between 20 minutes and sort of 2 hours, depending on what happens. So you feel free to join me. It depends on the frame rates, it depends on the crashes, etc, etc. Every now and again I might miss an evening, but generally I'll be on about 10 o'clock every night. So yeah, drop back if you fancy it. And you know, I really appreciate it, Sonic mate, I really do. And I hope you have a good evening, mate. I'm gonna go. But thanks for watching the stream. This was Star Citizen 3.0. This was patch 681.830. Hey, thanks Beck, mate. You have a good one yourself. I'm sorry it wasn't a very long stream, but I'll be on again tomorrow night about the same time, I would think. I'm not sure what time that is for you. Probably, what are you, 8 hours earlier than me? I guess it must be about 2, 3 in the afternoon for you, maybe a bit later, is it? I don't know. Anyway, look, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one, mate. Cheers.